In this video, we're going to show you how to edit the forms and the buttons on pages that you copied. So we're going to go back here to TCB Marketing Suite, click down to Landing Page Builder, click on that. Once it opens up, we're going to go play with this fitness page again. Just click Edit. Now it still looks the same as when we originally copied it because I didn't hit Save in the last video. But now you want to know where this form's going to go. They fill out the form. Where does it go? Okay, you want it to go to a website. So obviously you sell your product, get signings, whatever, right? So here's how you edit it. You scroll down until you see the little red boxes. You click on Edit, and then this shows up. Now, a couple things. First of all, it says Custom here, and you can have a drop-down box, and this will show you every single page that you built inside the Conversion Pros. So if you have what we call a landing page built, a webinar landing page built, which we highly recommend, and by the way, we show you how to do that in a video further down on this page. But what you would do is find that page in a drop-down box. You would know the name of it. You would just select it. When you do that, it automatically changes the redirect URL right here, and then you can pick full name, or full name and email, phone, or full address. Now let me explain these boxes real quick, and then we're going to show you another way to do this. You should realistically always choose this box. I don't see any reason you would check this box. I would only do this box. Number one, you won't get any more leads asking for a name and email than you will name, email, and phone number. That's a myth. Okay, people won't get to a great page and say, wow, I'm really interested, but they're asking for a phone number, so I just won't do it. No, worst case scenario, they'll put in a fake phone number. So you're not going to get any more leads by not asking for a phone number. But remember, we give you a phone app, and you should have downloaded it by this point, onto your phone. When you get a lead that fills out your page, your app's going to open, and you're going to be able to call them, text them, or email them right from your phone. If you chose this, you're cutting off basically your arm, because you would only be able to email them. You wouldn't be able to call them. You wouldn't be able to text them from the app, where with this you can. So I would always choose this form. Now, the full address form, it works great if maybe you're giving away free samples and you need to mail them. Maybe you're a realtor basically asking for, I'm going to give you the value of your home and you need an address. So if you do need an address, this form comes in handy. But 9 times out of 10 on most capture pages, you're going to want to use this. So you use the drop down, it automatically selected it for you, and then you hit save and it will go back. So when they fill out that form, they're going to that page that you've already created inside the Conversion Pros. Now, if you want to do it another way, you can. You can click Edit. Now, in the redirect URL, let's say you haven't built a page, and maybe you're a real estate agent and you want it to go to a site like this, yourrealestate.com or joeblowrealty.com or whatever. Well, you can type it. One of the things you want to check now is it'll check to make sure it's a good URL. Most URLs these days, you should have an S, not just HTTP, because the browsers, if they don't have an S, a lot of times will have virus software come up and say your website's not secure. So if it does that, usually just add an S on the HTTP and it works great. So once it checks the URL, so basically I just clicked under the box and it checked it, turned this green. Then I can select the form. And again, this is just something that you would have typed in the box. And you can hit save. And that's when they fill out that form, that's where it's going to go. What if you just want a button and you don't want a form at all? Okay, well, these little red boxes here, we're going to delete this. Remember, you copied this share code. Okay, so this was 99% done for you. But now you just want to add a button. So you can come over to the left-hand side of the editor, click on Edit Components, and you'll see this button here. All you can do is drag it in and drop it. Now just click Edit Content. When you do that, it's going to ask you, where do you want it to go? Okay, now this one does not have a drop-down box, so you would have to type it in. So let's say I want the Conversion Pros. I click underneath it, it's good. So whatever website you want, you just type it in here, okay? And now down here, it allows you to change the labels. So let's say I want to get info instead of click here. So I did that. I can change the font of that button. So if I want, let's say Arvo, you can see how it's changed up here. If I want better, you can kind of see how the font starts to change. And now text color. Let's say I want the text white. The background color I want red. And then a border color, I want black. So now you can see black box around it, red, white text. There's some other things you can do too. You can increase I wouldn't really increase the font size or the button size. They're pretty perfect as is. And on mobile, it could throw it off if you do that. And the corner radius, it just kind of changes it. Not really a big deal. Once you're done with that, you have your website you typed here where you want the button. The button's going to go right here. You hit save, and you just added a button. Now, let's say you don't want that red. You can also click on the style and click background color if you want. If I want to change it to green to match this page, you can do that too. So there's a couple ways to change the colors there, but edit content is the actually easiest. So in this video, we showed you how to link your forms, how to add forms. Okay, let's say you want to add a form too. Let's say you accidentally deleted it. Let me just show you that real quick. You would just hit edit components. You can scroll down here to what looks like a form and drop it in and hit edit. And we're right back to where we were. Hit save, and there you go. Now this changed the button that we had here. And so you can change this button. So if you want to do this, so let's say you added a form, you don't like it to say take a free tour, you can just edit the content if you want. Well, hit edit content. And let's say you want to get info. And then let's say you wanted it green. I hit style. The background shows yellow. I want green. Notice there's this yellow box behind it. That's called a box shadow. So I'm just going to take these two little things and line them up perfectly even. That goes away. And I hit stop editing. So we've added a cool button there. We fixed the button. So that's only if you deleted the form in the share code itself and you had to re-add the form because the other one was already pretty much done. So that's step-by-step how to use forms, how to use buttons, where you want them to go. Very easy to do.